everybody, Sensei Rouleau. So we're going to, this video is for our advanced red belts and our black belts. So pretty much red belts and black belts can do this video. So we're going to work on a low cross block today, an elbow strike to the side of the head, an inside out crescent kick, and then we're going to do one basic simple front choke hold self-defense technique today. So I have Mr. Amaru and I have Mr. Holmes assisting me. So let's see what they got. Okay? So, Jimmy, ice.
Ready to defend, man.
So the first thing we're going to do is a low cross block, and we're going to do it in a forward stance. So they're going to step forward with their left side. Okay? Now Mr. Holmes will be chambering each side, and in. Mr. Amaru will be chambering to one side and down and in. So both ways are correct. So you can choose whichever one is easiest for you. Okay? So a low cross block in a forward stance. Ready? Ice. Good. So good forward stance. If their left leg is out, which it is, their right hand is always on top of the cross. And they're crossed at their forearms, not at their wrist. Okay? Because you're blocking a kick. So they got to make sure they're nice and low, and you're blocking that kick. Good. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice power. 5. Good stances. 6. Good crosses at the forearm. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Hop buckle. Ice.
Bam.
Good. So we're going to do this side now. You'll notice Mr. Amaru is going to chamber to the other side, and Mr. Holmes will chamber both hands in, and they'll always have their left hand on top because their right leg is forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice they're not coming up and down in their stance. 7, 8, 9, 10. They're holding good forward stances. Okay? Now we're going to do 5 down the floor. Back up some, please. You might want to shorten your stance. Back up a little more, Dylan. Just because we might run out of camera space. Good. Now we're going to come down with 5. So Mr. Holmes will chamber to both chambers. Mr. Amaru will chamber to one side. Ready? 1. Good. So left foot's forward, their right hand is on top of the cross. And now it'll change this time. 2. Now their other hand's on top. 3. And it'll change again. 4. 5. Now they're going to go backwards. They're not turning. They're going backwards. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Back to belt. Great. Now watch. They're going to put their feet shoulder width apart. They're going to do 10 really good squats. Count out loud. I'll count out loud. Ready? 1, 2. They're getting nice and deep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's in middle school. He doesn't count well. Okay, so from your ready stance, here we are. So now we're going to do an elbow strike to the side of the head. So we're going to step with our left leg. The leg they're stepping out with, they're going to be grabbing behind someone's head. At the same time, they're grabbing, their right hand is chambering. And then they're going to elbow strike to the side of the head. Okay? When we do it again, they will reach and strike. So reach, chamber, strike. Okay? So we're going to start with our left leg, reaching with our left hand. Ready? Ice. Good. So now when I say number 1, they're going to reach and chamber. Because you can't just do this. Okay? That's no power in this hand if you just got it standing here. So you got to reach and chamber, so you have some momentum to hit with that elbow strike. Ready? Ice. reach and chamber. Good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Get that up a little higher, Mr. Holmes. So it's right at their side of the head. There you go. Good. 9 and 10. Good. Now, hop buckles. So when you guys switch feet, you're going to switch feet, reach, chamber, and elbow strike. Hop buckle. Ice.
I am.
Good. Now, same thing. We're going to do 10 of them in place. Ready? 1, reach. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice they're keeping their good stance. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now, we're going to come down the floor with them. So back up some. Try to get that back leg close to the wall. Back up a little more, Dylan. Good. Now, notice this time, so we've got our right legs forward. So they're going to step, reach, and chamber for the strike. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Now you're still gonna do the same thing, but we're stepping backwards. So we're gonna reach and chamber and strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, back that up. Great. Now let's do 10 really good push-ups.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Nice push-ups. Backs are straight, nose are to the floor, not between their hands. They're up, so their nose and their hands form a triangle. Good. Feet together, hands by your side. We'll be back with the inside to out crescent kick. Where's my cheer? Bring my group in here. Come on in. You're good. Everybody bow. Bow. Good. Who are we?
Rouleau-Holley team. Awesome.
Hello, everybody. Sensei Rouleau here and Mr. Amaru. We are going to do a crescent kick inside to out this time. Okay, so it's opposite of the one we did the other day. So what we'll do is we'll get Mr. Amaru in a kicking stance. So Chip.
Focus and concentration, ma'am.
Great. Chumbi. Ice.
Ready to defend, ma'am.
Awesome. So you're going to cross your hands. You're going to step back with your right leg, and you're going to push your hands out with a nice loud kia.
Yeah.
Good. So that's a kicking stance. So an inside to out crescent kick comes from the inside center of your body. See where my knee is? And it goes to the outside center, outside of my body. So it comes up, circles around, and my knee ends up at the outside of my body. It's a blocking kick. So if someone's punching you, you can block it out of the way. Okay? So Mr. Amaru will do the first one as slow as he can. Ready? 1. Nice. He kept his hands up. See? 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Nice. Kept his hands up the whole time, okay? And he had a nice snap on the end. So if he was, face me, sir, if I was going to punch him, he could swing that and kick it out of the way. Again, kick it out of the way, okay? So if anyone has a pool noodle and you want to practice that way, you can. The other thing you can do with a pool noodle is you can kick over it so you can get some height. Go ahead, sir. Up and over it. And one more time. Okay? So pool noodle or a broomstick or something that's not real hard if you're going to use it to block. But if you're going to use it to kick over, you can use a broomstick. Good. Turn back around facing the camera. Awesome. Hop buckle. Ice.
Yeah.
Great. Now we're going to do 10 with this leg. We're going to do the first one as slow as we can. Ready? 1, Nice, his eyes are straight ahead. He's in a good kicking stance. Front knees bent, back leg straight, hips are forward, shoulders are forward, hands are up. 2. Inside out crescent kick. 3. He's not leaning, his body stays straight up when he kicks. He doesn't lean to the side. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Great. Now we're going to back up some. So I know you're limited on space, some of you, so we're going to try 5 down the floor, and then we'll just run back. Okay? Ready? 1. And he puts it in front this time. 2. Hands are still up. 3. He lands in a nice stance, front knee bent, back leg straight. 4. And 5. Great job. Good. Then go back to your ready stance. So that's an inside to out crescent kick. Parents, sometimes it's hard for kids to do, so using something for them to kick over so they understand how to go from side to side is really good for them, especially the younger kids. So make sure you maybe have something for them to kick over and get a little bit involved. Now parents, if you want to try these videos with your kids, please do. Why not, right? I know you sit in the spectator chair watching all the time, wishing you could try it. So now you can do it, no one can see you, okay? So that was an inside to out crescent kick. Thank you. Hi everybody. So today we're going to do a very basic self-defense technique that we do in class. So we have Mrs. Holmes and her son, Mr. Holmes. Now, they live in the same house, so they can touch each other. So we're safe, okay? I'm going to take them through this basic self-defense technique. It's going to be a defense against a front chokehold. So bow to the camera. Good. Now face each other. Great. So this is parents. This is when you have to help. So you're going to have to grab your child, parent. Okay. So Mrs. Holmes is going to grab her son right around the neck. Okay. She probably would really like to choke him after spending so much time with him, but she's not going to here. So what Mr. Holmes is going to do, the first thing you have to do is you have to step back really far with one leg. Just do that. That just pulled her off balance, which then loosens her grip. Okay? And then he comes up through the center, just hold at the center, and then he pushes off to break the grip. Then he would normally kick, do it slow motion, okay, kick to the groin, but we're going to kick your parents' hands or Mrs. Holmes' hands, okay? So that is the whole technique. So let's try it again a little bit faster. We'll still do it quickly. Okay, grab. Now this time when he steps back, he's going to bring his hands through the center and out all at the same time. Because the minute she loses balance, he has to actually be real quick to get those hands off before the attacker figures out what's going on. Okay, ready? Nice. Good, and then the kick. Good, and one more time. This time, I'm not going to tell her. She's just going to grab, and he's going to do the technique all the way through. Awesome. Okay, so that is just a very basic self-defense technique that we do for all our classes. Okay, bow, and bow to me. Good. Air high fives. Beautiful. Bow to the camera. Nice job.